Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. I'm going to do a bonus reading today. I feel like the bonus reading was just another clarification of what's cracking reading, and that's sort of, I find that a little weird how they do that, but I always think, well, if that's the strongest energy, it's coming through on both readings. So I thought I'd come through and do a third one and see how we go. So I'm going to use the Beautiful Angels deck for this one. It's an absolutely stunning deck. It's really quite large and hard to manage, but for the most part it's just beautiful. See how it has the purple edges on it. Okay. You can't do a casino shuffle on these cards. I can't quite, well, I probably could get my hands just around them. Hang on, let's see how I go. But they're so stiff too. Oh no, we can almost get a good shuffle on those. But anyway, you can see I've shuffled them well. That's the main thing. All right, let's see how we go with these little guys. Okay, we're upside down. Okay, Two of Wands coming out here. Now, the Two of Wands talks about making a decision. On these cards, it actually has a keyword, and the card is called decision. This is about making a decision between two very equal options. So, trying to work out which one's better for you. Either way, you have to make a decision here. It's not something you can put off. Need a bit more room for these cards too. Okay. All right, so the Six of Cups is coming out here. Now, this is 3 readings we've had this card out. This is about the past. Sorry, guys, for people who don't want anything to do with your past, click off now. This is past. It can be about memories. It can be about nostalgia. The card is actually called Memories. This could be a lot of people lost in this energy at the moment, but it can also be things returning. So I just want to warn you up front. We have the Three of Swords coming out. Again, came out in the day read. This is about having a broken heart, coming from a place of grief. In this card, it's called disappointment. So this is sort of about sometimes having grief from the past that you're still working with. Some people can still very much be in that energy. Some people, it's just a memory. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands coming out here. Again, came up in the What's Cracking reading. No, it came up in the bonus read. This is about, I mean, it's not like I'm only dealing with 20 cards here. I think there's 78 cards in a tarot pack. So this is about getting a message to someone. But it's also about, they call it venture here. So it's also about energy, about moving very rapidly, moving with passion, moving with, isn't that a beautiful card? Look at it. Moving with desire, working towards something very quickly, bringing a message in of passion, bringing a message in of desire. Okay, and then we have the Strength card. Now, our Strength card definitely came out in the What's Cracking reading. This is about taming your demons here, because she has the line there. They talk about fortitude, about building strength in yourself. This is about being able to marry up and accept every part of yourself. Bring it into one to make yourself a stronger person. Not giving way to your weaknesses anymore. That's the best way to say it. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups. Now, in this it's called Delusions. I always call it my illusion, delusion, confusion card. Sometimes it's about having too many choices, but it's about having a dreamy approach to something. So feeling very, sometimes, too dreamy about something, fantasizing about the past here, having a decision here to make. Wanting to move on something very quickly, very passionately. Very same feeling as the other 2 readings. Okay, so we have a King of Pentacles here. So in the 3 readings, this is the first actual person that's turned up. So you could be working towards somebody who's an earth sign, or they could be coming towards you. This card says loyalty. It's about the strength of the earth signs, those strengths that, depict the earth sign person. So, having a strong sense of loyalty. Okay, and then we have the sun coming out. This is beautiful. So the sun in this card is just stunning. Look at that. So the sun talks of happiness and joy. In this card, it calls it clarity. So it's like having light shone on something that you need to have some light shone on. So maybe something's been in the dark for you for a while. Three of Cups coming out here. So this is celebration, celebrating with friends and family. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Now they call this one empathy. So this is often the offer of love. But this card, they talk about empathy. Understanding someone's point of view. Being able to put yourself in their shoes. Okay, and the last card we have out is King of Cups. And the King of Cups on this card is fascination. Look at the scorpion in the card. Look at the look on her face. She looks really bent out of shape, doesn't she? She's probably the only card that looks like that in the deck. All the rest looks sad. The two of Wands is a bit. Two of Swords is a bit more defiant, but most of them have these lovely sad eyes. This is a fascination thing. So very much about that Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but more likely you're dealing with a water sign. So we have someone who comes up as a water sign, but actually comes up as very grounded as well, very grounded in their own energy. So looking at this reading, a recap. It's a little bit different to the other two, so I will try to read you out what's here that's a little bit different. Someone definitely returning from the past in this one, without any doubt. Someone who's most likely a water sign with a very earthed attitude, or vice versa. Don't forget the energies can flip-flop. Somebody wants to have resolution here. They want to shine light on something that went perhaps in the past that wasn't really, was sort of, it was like it was a secret, but it was hidden from you. So somebody wants to come forward and offer what I feel is love here, but it's more about opening up to something that went wrong and explaining what happened. There's a lot of passion here. And the universe is sort of saying to have a bit of empathy here. So I have no idea what this person's going to say. The only thing that sort of concerns me a little bit is this Seven of Cups, because sometimes that talks about illusion. And you do have the card of the Three of Swords here. So I don't know if you were deluded in the past or you had illusions about this relationship in the past. But you were definitely disappointed that it didn't go somewhere. So, not necessarily a love relationship, could be without doubt around work. But if we take it from a love perspective, you're definitely getting a visit back from someone in the past who wants to shine light on why they walked away. That's the easiest way to see that. There is a decision for you to make here for sure, and I don't know whether that's about moving forward with this person or whether to accept some sort of resolution around this. Now, for me, this isn't about apologies. It's just about clearing the air, clearing the way for something. So, you know, it may be that both of you are able to talk this through. It could be a family member here as well. There's no reason why it couldn't be someone that you've had some falling out with in the past, and now they're coming forward to explain themselves. Basically, very similar to the other two readings. Very, very strong energy for today. So I can't get away from it. I've used 3 different decks and we've got half the same cards coming out again. So take from it what you will. I tried to give you something different today, and the energy is just the universe wants you to hear this. The universe wants you to know that there's something from your past coming back for resolution. Something you need to sort out. Something they need to sort out. But some light being shone on something that perhaps caused some sort of grief or disappointment in the past. I'll put a Romance Angels on, see if we get a romance card. But definitely this is all about you being in the better place to accept this now too. So maybe you've done a lot of work on yourself and now you're able to forgive or let it go now. Whereas if they'd have come back before, maybe you wouldn't have been ready to do that and it would have just been an absolute disaster. So this is about you being in the right place, the divine timing thing coming through here strongly. Definitely about that. I've got two cards here. One is let your friends help you and one is worth waiting for. So you can take from that what you will. Maybe you need to go and talk to somebody about this situation to clear it up in your own head. But this is whatever this resolution is, it was worth waiting for. And I really feel like with some of the reading that's come out here is whatever this is, it's going to bring some stability back into your life. So enjoy your day, folks.